So this is where I'm starting today, Causeway Bay. And today I'm going to be going around Hong Kong Island. The whole walk is about 50 kilometers and I'm gonna do about half of that today and save the second half for another time. And I'm gonna stay and stick close to the shorelines as close as possible and just do the whole round. And you've seen in my videos before, I've been, going around Hong Kong, different areas for kayaking and fishing and being close to nature. But today I think I'm going to do something a little different and stay in the urban areas and just go around the shorelines. I'm starting here at the Eastern Ventilation System. It just opened up on the 25th. And you can see behind me, it looks really, really nice, really amazing. And this ventilation system is really for the tunnel that connects from the east to the west of Hong Kong. And I'm starting to think, has anyone walked around the whole entire Hong Kong Island? I'm sure people have. I mean, they've hiked. 50 kilometers for them is nothing. 25 kilometers is nothing. They do it in the mountains, they do it all the time. But has anyone actually walked around the shorelines of Hong Kong Island? Am I the first? Probably not, I don't think so, but it's a challenge for me. And if you ask why am I doing this, honestly, I don't know. I've had a bit of inspiration from a guy called Bo Miles. He's on YouTube. He's kind of inspired me to do a little bit more. Not just, taking things for granted and really just doing a few more things that challenges me. So before I start off, I'm gonna have my morning breakfast. And I don't think I mentioned where I'm gonna end up. I'm gonna end up at Aberdeen. So basically I'm going to the west side of Hong Kong. I wonder if you can fish here. By the way, I just saw this, and this is a trash rubbish cleaning boat. So it goes around the harbor picking up all the floating debris. And I really, really love this scheme. I've done something really stupid. I've forgotten my water. Out of everything to forget, it's my water. I brought my coconut water, which was frozen. Brought everything, brought food. Got my bread, the pumpkin bread with raisin. Got a few apples as well to keep me going. But I've forgotten my water, and it's going to be so inconvenient for me to go to a convenience store to get it. But I do think there's going to be some vending machines by at the ferry pier, so I'm going to get some tea there. Okay, moving on. So I just tried to fly my drone, but I realized it's a restricted area. It showed on my screen when I took off, and it said it would automatically land in 80 seconds, 90 seconds. Oops, I didn't know that. Okay, so now it's time for me to keep going, moving on. And now the next stop is going to be the Central Piers. So I think I've done about 4 kilometers so far. Another 20 something to go. As I'm walking down from Wan Chai Convention Center to Central Ferry Piers, I'm finding all these little nice surprises. All these miniature statues, little figurines, keeping me entertained along the way. Never seen it before. See, these are the little surprises that you'll see. And I can see that they're trying to make, this walk a bit more interesting. Yes, I found myself a vending machine. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. You reckon I should get 1 or 2? I think I should get 2. Yes. There's some really nice facilities on the way. And it's really good for me to just wet my sleeves to cool me down a little bit. And I think I've seen about maybe 4 or 5 toilets already. Oh. It's really good to keep me going like this to cool me down. Okay, now I've gone past Macau Ferry Terminal. I think a lot of these areas you can't really take drone footages because it's all restricted. Understandable. And this brings back a lot of memories, the ferry terminal. In my last job, I'd be traveling there maybe 3, 4, 5 times a week. Come back home to my wife in Hong Kong. The ferry isn't too long, it's about 1 hour. And I used to get really, really bad motion sickness. And now I'm kind of used to it, and you can see I've been kayaking quite a bit. And just my body's gotten used to all the waves and all the motion. A lot of the land that you see that I'm walking on is actually reclaimed land. So all of this used to be water. And I'm kind of curious where they get the sand from. Is it Indonesia or Australia? Who knows? But being able to walk down here, which didn't exist a while ago, it's pretty amazing what they've done. It's been almost 2 hours as well since I started. Had a few stops here and there. Nothing major, but I do plan to rest a bit further down towards Kennedy Town, and now I'm at Show 1. And from what I see, I've gone 7.87 kilometers. Not bad. Okay. I'm walking down towards Kennedy Town by the shore. And the place that I'm walking down right now, it's kind of a new area. And a lot of people come here to exercise, and you can see there's these little exercise islands where you can do push-ups, chin-ups. It's a very nice area. I'll show you some more footage as well. But what's been really frustrating is that I haven't been able to record any drone images. As I said earlier, it was because this whole area is restricted, so I haven't been able to, record anything. But hopefully when I'm further away from this area, more towards, more towards the other side, the west of Hong Kong, it should be better. This place is still very close to the CBD area, so I'm pretty sure that's the reason why I cannot do any drone. So I've walked almost 9 kilometers now, and I'm at Kennedy Town. And just walking past this area, I saw this alleyway that leads straight to the water. And I saw this uncle come in. Hey. Hello. And there's all these places that you don't usually see, and it's really, really amazing. So going down the alleyway, this is what you see. I mean, I've seen it on Google Maps, but I've never actually been here. It's quite noisy. There's a lot of works going on back there. But if I didn't do this walk, I would have never seen it. Okay, so I guess I'm about 1/3 of the way. Got 2/3 left. I've spent about 3 hours walking now. Saw a lot of things that I haven't seen before, and then I'll just have to keep going. This is the Saiwan swimming shed. Been wanting to come here for a long time. Now I'm finally here. And I thought this walk was going to be easy. It's now 10 kilometers and my leg is starting to cramp up a little bit. And I thought the ball of my feet would hurt, not really my shins, which is a little odd. Guess I'm not used to walking anymore. Cool. So I'm not very far from the swimming shed, the Saiwan swimming shed. And there was a route to come down to the shore, and I thought, sure, why not? And it says it's going to Sandy Road or something. And just going down the steps, I ended up at this spot. And there's water from the hills, I believe. I'm not sure where it's from, but definitely fresh water, and it'll cool me down. I am so hot right now, it's crazy. I think it's about 32 degrees. And I'm almost regretting this trip, but once I come to areas like this, it's just unbeatable. So you gotta just keep going. And I feel like emotionally, I know I haven't gone far. You guys think, what, 11, 12 kilometers is nothing. I can feel that from the beginning of the trip till now. Emotionally, I'm at a different place. Started off full of energy, very optimistic. Now it's just like, whatever, let's just get it done. But when I come and see places like this, geez, I can't say anything. I just got to keep going and find more of these places. And I see in the distance it's Cyberport. And from Cyberport to Aberdeen is actually not that far. And right now it's almost 12 o'clock. And I've got an appointment at 5, so I should be able to beat that quite easily. I'm so close to Cyberport. Had to go up a little bit of a hill to, now I'm just going downhill. But it's been so hot, so incredibly hot. It's like 32 degrees. I think once I get to Cyberport, I'm gonna rest a good 15-20 minutes, have some food, drink some water, and just get my energy back because my legs are cramping up a little bit, which is a little embarrassing, honestly. So I've made it to Cyberport. You know, my legs cramping up. I don't think it was the lack of exercise. I think hydration is the main issue here. Haven't been hydrating myself properly. Just start drinking more water and have some food. My lovely coconut water. I'm starting to think to myself, why did I even think about doing this in summer? Should have waited till winter. So I'm going to do my second part, maybe in a couple of weeks. That's another 25-30 kilometers from Aberdeen all the way around to Chaiwan, to North Point, then to Quarry Bay. I think that part will be more difficult though, because you're going through the reserves, going up a lot of hills, going down hills, and on the way here I got stuck at a dead end. I had to backtrack like 1.5 kilometers. That was a pain in the ass. So now it's 12:30. I think I should be at Aberdeen in an hour and a half. An hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Take some detours. There's a waterfall later down as well. So I want to go down and have a look at the waterfall. You know what I should be doing instead? I should be fishing. Past so many fishermen. That's what I should be doing, not walking. Oh, look at that. I was supposed to go to the bottom of the waterfall, except I ended up being at the top of it. And this is where the water's running down from here. Cool. And then now this is the waterfall. That's quite a steep drop, so I won't go too close to the edge. Take a step here, and this is where we are. Wow. You know what? This makes it all worthwhile. It was just so tiring, you know? But this just makes it all worthwhile, and I feel like I'm getting happier. My emotions is becoming so much more positive now that I've seen this, and I know the end is very near, and I'm getting a bit of a high. Just look at that waterfall. And I know during the rainy season this place looks even more gorgeous. As I'm getting closer to my final destination, I feel my energy back up again. Maybe because knowing that I can go home, have a bowl of noodles, have a cold shower, would make my day. But before I head to the last stop, I've got one more stop before we get there. And after that, we can call it quits. So I made it, finally made it. The last 1-2 kilometers, even though I had the energy to get to the last spot, the last destination, final destination, it was tiring. It's like you're almost there, but no, you're not there, so you're just pushing on, and my legs were cramping up pretty bad. It was fun though. It was really, really fun. Total, almost 20 kilometers. I think it was 19.2 or something like that. Can't remember how long it took. I'll show it in the video. But yeah, this is only part 1. I'll have part 2 and part 3. So that should be even more fun. But I feel like I've built up a bit of stamina, endurance, and some leg muscles that I don't usually use. So it's going to be good. So I hope you enjoyed the next show. See you later.